Born and raised in Diepkloof, Soweto, popular actress, singer, and businesswoman Tumi Masemola came to be most widely known for the role she played in television sitcom City Ses'la as Letisha. And having been one of three in the famous music group Gang of Instrumentals, Thumi is a woman of many talents, and she's also wearing the hat of the founding member and business director of Black Brain Pictures. She joins us to talk to us about her forays into entertainment as well as business. Thumi, pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And much appreciated. You know, I know I've got to bring you back to the interview. I was just about to ask, hi, guy. Exactly. Yeah, well, I have to put this in the interview, right? So that we just deal with it once and for all.
Of course.
I'm impressed with many people who are from Limpopo. You ask, where's your guy? Limpopo. Much as you're from Diepkloof, but we are here. We won't discuss Limpopo. I will talk about Limpopo with the relevant authorities. Now, the involvement in television, was it the first start in entertainment, or was it via the route of music?
It started with music, really with a band of Gang of Instrumentals.
Yes.
But it was very challenging to get the fame and the recognition that we were looking for. So in the meantime, on the side, because we were film students who had just graduated, we had a concept, SABC Picha, and they loved where we were going with it, and they gave us that opportunity. So then that's how the television
And then
started.
it supported music, or
It did,
the other way around?
The television supported music, but there did come a time during the recession when there were no more commissions and production companies were going down. So then we had to rely on the music to support the television.
It's interesting that you could imagine, and you'll tell me about the music in a moment, but you know, music is never seen as something that you fall back on. And now in this instance, music is in the fallback position.
Absolutely. It was amazing. It was very interesting because even though Borosnadi Commission, our fellow production companies closing down, with the music we were still gigging everywhere. We were still able to get the money that we needed and the royalties that we needed to keep the company going.
Now, the whole process of pitching for your show and the success that you earned as a result of your involvement, was it something you expected? I mean, you have to learn a lot of things, I suppose. Pitching itself is a complicated affair.
We were very young.
Yeah.
We were in our early 20s. So I think when you're in your early 20s and you've just graduated, there's a sense of arrogance that you have.
Nothing is impossible, right?
Absolutely. The world is your oyster.
Yeah.
So we walked into the SABC like, you guys have not seen a show before us. We're going to show you what TV making is. Of course, little did we know once we were in it, we had a few nervous breakdowns because it isn't as simple as people perceive it to be.
You aged tremendously since then.
I've aged tremendously.
I'm teasing. Because I hear you say, we were still young. I said, but you're still young still, so...
Well, yes. I'm going to be young still for a very long time.
Exactly. So anyway, the television worked for you, and then we went through a recession, and then you resuscitated the group.
Absolutely. Well, you know, with the journey of entertainment, it's very interesting, Tim, and I'm sure you will attest to this, that the minute with entertainment, the minute there's any crisis that's happening economically, entertainment is the first thing to go. So as people who were relying on entertainment to make a living, we had to learn to diversify, to say, what can we do with the skill that we have where we can offer corporate South Africa some kind of creative or communication solutions to keep ourselves alive.
And is that how you then formed your company as well?
Black Brain Pictures was formed due to City Ses'la. SABC could not award us the contract without us having the proper...
Anyway.
Exactly. So we had to have a company in order to carry the tender and have the VATs and the PYEs and the ISDs.
All the compliance things, the tax certificates.
Yeah, we learned it on the go because we were not business people.
Yes.
But fortunately for us, we had mentors. And I think that's a very important thing in business, surrounding yourself with leaders, people who have done it before you, who are experienced, and being always willing to learn was what actually kept us going, even to this day.
But you Along the way now, we're earning nominations and winning an award here and winning an award there. And how was that journey? I mean, the whole thrill of being nominated and winning awards.
Sure, there's nothing more amazing than being recognized by your own peers. You know, for when not to praise yourself and be like, yeah, I'm the baddest
Yes.
is something else.
Yes.
But for the rest of the world and the audiences that you're making the music for and that you're making the TV for, to come back and say your stuff is authentic, I relate, I love it, I want it again, that was for us just a big pat on the back. And it's really just been a blessing that we've had people always giving us the opportunity to do that. Because, I mean, ngabina go showing.
Yeah.
And nobody would,
Yes,
know, so at least having people there to give us the opportunity, like yourselves, to come and sit here and talk
Yes.
about what we do
Yeah.
is a great blessing.
You know, when I talk to people who have managed to achieve something in their lives, especially in the areas that are very tricky to navigate, right? The entertainment business is not easy.
Not at all.
Right? And a lot of people want to enter it and be musicians or actors and so forth. But there must be something in your life, I suspect, or an individual that always gave you the support, or an event in your life that made you realize that actually your future, your career path is in this line of business. What is it that triggered that awareness?
What triggered the awareness, I think, would have to be something that happened when I was in high school. You know, nekele bana bao baba ne ba thotse, and that I was excelling in my schooling, but when it came to the social side, I was a little bit awkward. Until my music teacher encouraged me gore ke bine ko assembly and enter all of these other competitions. And that's when my popularity as a person began.
Yes.
That's when my self-esteem grew, my confidence grew, and that's when I knew, Jorge, this is actually my gift and my calling. Because after that, I wasn't able to hold down a job doing anything else because, you know, there's that burning fire.
But your family, was it supportive of all of this? Because sometimes, you know, they could say, Thumi, that's what you do over weekends when during your downtime.
Yeah, no, Papa.
Find yourself a proper job. Never went through that?
Those were exactly Papa's words. Papa nasa utlisisi, when I wanted to go to an art school for my university, he was like, no ways, nkasipatale.
Yes.
So I had to go out and get a student loan and be able to pay for myself to pursue this entertainment industry.
Yes.
And Mewaka, fortunately, has been supportive all the way through, even though she didn't understand it.
Yes.
But
at the end of it all, I mean, you're still on this journey.
Absolutely.
But what's the feedback from them?
Sure, Mama is very proud at this point. I mean, she didn't see it this way. The musicians said in I don't want that for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mama, it's going to be different for me. You know, I'm
Yes.
going to be focused on the business side as
Yes.
well. And that's what I have done, and that's what she has seen. And she's really very happy. And yeah, on Chakela all the time, and she can't believe it.
Yeah, well, and of course, South Africa is proud of you. They wouldn't give you all these nominations and awards, you see. But how's the business as we conclude?
The business is doing well. People can look forward to seeing our shows on the various television shows. We've got Ses'la, which is in season 4. We have Tanega's Diary, season 2, that's playing every Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
We have Abamzala, Samsokolo. We're busy shooting our
How many
first
now,
drama.
really? We've got several projects going
We've
on at
got
the same time.
several projects, broadcasting on prime time. I'm very happy to say that, we've got the highest watched comedy and drama shows in the country at the moment. So
Excellent.
we're very proud.
Now, just last word from you, right?
Yes.
For those young people
Yes.
who try to express themselves creatively by going into the creative world as artists and so on, but meet with resistance, how do you persuade your way through? Or how do you get into it and stay in the game?
Number 1, you have to be passionate. Number 2, you have to really have the talent. And then number 3, it's consistent persistence. It's knowing how to market yourself.
Yeah.
And it's knowing that you're going to get 100 no's before you get 1 yes.
Yes.
So you must stick in there and do what you need to do.
And that's what you did.
That's exactly what I'm doing. So they can all follow me on my social media at Thumi from the gang and download my music. I've got Sugar Free out and Bay out. It's all available on iTunes. And on my YouTube channel, they can check out my music videos.
And Limpopo ba go tseba.
Le ko Limpopo.
I love it. It's Lilo Salota 6, that song. Diepkloof ba go tseba.
Everywhere. Re nyaka jwang.
Much appreciated, Tumi.
Go lebohile nna.
That's Tumi Masemola, who's doing very well for herself on television as a musician, as a businesswoman, as you heard, and she's still going places. And we hope you enjoyed tonight's program and this interview. We invite you to join us again next time, and from us, good night to you.
They can say that we will never last, but their talk won't change my love for you. They can try to tear our worlds apart, but their talk won't change my love for you. They can run around the world and do whatever they want to do, but their talk won't change my love for you. They can run around and break it down and sell me 1 million views, but their talk won't change my life.
I don't know why you listen when they telling you lies. I don't know why you miss them when they leave you behind. You just gon' let them diss you, let them take down our picture. They're working overtime to make sure that I break up with you. I don't see that happening cause I'm adamant to be a better man. Make you smile on rainy day, make every day like payday. Shop sprees and vacays, private flights, Mayday. You know I'm here, just say when. Pack a bag, don't think twice. You love it, we running out of time. Can you make up your mind?